know what I wanted. I wanted this family. I wanted too much from my sister. Wives, hello everybody. Welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. Robyn Brown of Sister Wives' extravagant lifestyle and expensive purchases imply that Kody Brown is the real victim after their polygamous family broke up. Robyn had a monogamous relationship with David Jessup, with who she had 3 children. Prior to marrying Kody in 2010 and joining his multiple families, she accepted several marriages and made an effort to build relationships with Christine, Mary Brown, and Janelle, her sister wives. By having 2 kids with Kody in the ensuing years, Robyn further cemented her position in the family. Robyn was always in favor of polygamy, but she seldom ever made an effort to get Kody to spend more time with his other wives. Christine, Janelle, and Mary became envious as she instead concentrated on keeping Kody for herself. Kody's 4th wife, Robyn, eventually became his main focus. She eventually caused Kody's other spouses to break up with him because she became the most significant part of his family. Mary, Janelle, and Christine, Robyn's former sister wives, moved on from polygamy. Between 2021 and 2023, Robyn and Kody eventually became monogamous as a result of this change. Robyn Brown's life seemed to be going well. Robyn and Kody continue to live in luxury. Robyn is a very emotional person who frequently breaks down in front of the cameras, showing sister wives viewers how she feels. Regretfully, for the past 3 seasons, she has exhibited excessively emotional conduct. Her frequent sobbing has earned her the nickname Soan since she has been wailing uncontrollably. Robyn's distress over Kody's 3 divorces from Mary, Janelle, and Christine is understandable, but it defies sense for her to weep all the time and behave as if she is the only one who has suffered since 2021. After Mary, Janelle, and Christine left, Robyn had her own house and family to look after. Thus, it makes even less sense for her to act as though she has lost everything. Robyn and her devoted husband Kody reside in a $2 million home. She has enough money to indulge in her hobbies, including her reputed doll collection, and enjoys every luxury. Robyn has even been accused of being a shopaholic by some family members who say she loves Kody's wealth and has little worries outside of her responsibilities as a wife and matriarch. Kody is dealing with lost. Kody is grieving his son's death. Robyn's tears are quite normal, but the mother of 5's constant victimization frequently takes precedence over her husband Kody's grieving process. Garrison Brown, Kody's cherished son, passed away in March 2002. 24. Kody used to be quite close to him and loved spending time with him, but they hadn't spoken in 3 years following the sudden death of his kid. Kody is currently going through a period of intense sadness. Regretfully, Robyn's excessive actions frequently mask Kody's suffering and keeps sister wives viewers from empathizing with him. Kody is still getting over the departure of 3 women. Kody's dream of a multi-ethnic family is over. Robyn is still happily married to Kody, thus it doesn't make sense for her to cry. Other than familial drama involving her sister wives, she doesn't have any significant problems in her current relationship. The TLC personality has lost all he ever desired. In contrast with Robyn and his other 3 ex-wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, the former polygamous man aspired to start a large brood. His goal as the patriarch of the family was to be present for his 18 children. Kody is sad because most of his family members have been estranged from him. Kody is more of a victim than Robyn. Even if he is to blame for the dissolution of his multiple families, he dealt with his anger management issues, which had a detrimental impact on many of his relationships and families. He had greater difficulties than Robyn, and he is currently coping with 3 women leaving and significant life upheavals. Robyn, on the other hand, is still living comfortably in her house and is not subject to the same demands as Kody that the Sister Wives cast member is so outraged about the 3 divorces, is therefore perplexing along with the rest of his family. Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown is commemorating the first anniversary of the death of her and Kody. Brown's son Garrison Brown Garrison was 25 when he was discovered dead on March 5, 2024, from what appeared to be a suicide. His loved ones are still grieving his passing and reflecting on how he affected their lives a year later. Janelle paid a moving homage to her late son on Instagram. A vintage image of Garrison clutching his cherished kitty was shared by the reality star Dragon. Hart's phrase "to the stars bowin'" to the stars was featured in the image. Janelle said in the comment that she misses her kid and that he is first and foremost in her thoughts every day. Additionally, Janelle urged supporters to donate to nearby animal shelters in remembrance of Garrison. Christine Brown, Janelle's ex sister wife, also honored her stepson on social media. She said she treasures every memory they had created together and posted a video of Garrison assisting her with "Moving Without Him My Heart Hurts." Christine captioned the photo on Instagram. Garrison's siblings also expressed how much they missed their brother. Maddie Brown commented a whole 365 days without you beside pictures of herself and Garrison. Garrison's half-brother Leon Brown shared an old selfie of the two of them and said that his absence hadn't gotten any easier over time. "I miss you every single day." Pon Savannah and Michael T. Brown were among the other family members who paid tribute to Garrison's life and shared their love for him. Prior to his passing, Janelle Brown was unaware that her son was having difficulties following Garrison's tragic death. Janelle Brown admitted in an exclusive interview with People that she was unaware of her son's struggles before his suicide. Janelle said that when she and Kody learned the devastating news, they were shocked. She did, however, add that Garrison's decline in the latter days of his life was probably influenced by substance abuse in his final days. Janelle recalled her son as funny and upbeat, and she disclosed that he was enthusiastic about his professional path. Janelle went on to say he had friends and a life before contacting the police. Garrison's brother Gabriel Brown had discovered him dead. Janelle revealed that none of her relatives noticed any red flags. Garrison would often check in with his loved ones and talk to his family. She said before his death he had even adopted a cat. Janelle said she was devastated by the way things turned out. She said that the suicide was shocking because Garrison had all the things he could have possibly needed before everything fell apart. Janelle was actually beginning to believe that he was finally figuring things out. According to the reality star, a lot of young men his age have mental health problems that are never treated. She hoped that the passing of her son would serve as a reminder to everyone to check in on their loved ones and get them the support they require before it's too late. The popular TLC series Sister Wives is taking a break, so fans will have to wait for fresh episodes until spring. Kody Brown, his wife Robyn, and his ex-wives Christine, Janelle, and Mary would not be revealing their narratives to the public. Episode 20 Everything There Is a Season, which broadcast on Sunday, February 2nd, featured the final narrative, with the Browns' part 1 of this season concluded with the season 19. Mid-season final. Season 19's Part 2 will premiere in the spring. However, a specific date has not yet been revealed. Get our Sister Wives newsletter by subscribing. Receive notifications directly in your inbox about Monsters and Critics' most recent pieces and more. You accept our terms and conditions and privacy policy by sending us your information in a February 4th Real TLC posted a trailer for Part 2 to Instagram. Part 2 of Sister Wives Season 19 teases a tell all in more turmoil Fans can see what's coming this spring. In the latest Sister Wives promo, a picture of Meri and Robyn appears on the screen as she tells her friend Jen Sullivan that someone was a liar, suggesting that she was talking about her ex-sister wife Robyn. I had a connection with her, and now I'm wondering why she would say she wanted a relationship with me, but then ignore me for months on end during a confessional. Meri muses. Jen adds that's really F. Asterisk 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 DF. In a different scene, Kody and Robyn are shown walking hand in hand down a city street before sitting down to supper. Cody's reaction to Robyn's ever wished they were in a plural marriage is kept a secret. All that is shown is him lifting his eyebrows while sipping his drink. In another video, Kody admits he isn't attempting to rip off Meri while Janelle and Meri visit Koya Pass to talk about their plans. Then Kody makes fun of Janelle for believing she deserves stuff. Because of their divorce, viewers of Sister Wives weren't sure if the tell-all would be taped this season, but the video ends with Kody and Robyn showing they're the tell-all's host, Suki. Krishnan will be back and will sit down with each cast member separately. I promise you, I'm not as sexual, Janelle tells Suki as she performs. She continues, I really don't want someone who is a prima donna like Kody is. Robyn wants her ex. Sister Wives would all focus on their own relationships without my name coming up, while Meri shares with Suki what she's searching for in a new man. When Christine mentions Kody and Robyn's engagement pictures, she adds a twist by raising the possibility that they had sex before marriage. Christine says to Suki, we've all seen their engagement pictures. I wonder how close they got before they were married. A heated one-on-one exchange between Suki and Kody causes tension to build. Kody becomes angry when Suki asks him if he had any previous sexual encounters prior to Meri. He says to her, all right, listen, Suki, I want to shut you down now. This season, Sister Wives viewers want juicier content. Part 2 of Season 19 might have more recent video, because Season 19 was shot in late 2022. The mid-season hiatus would be explained by this giving producers time to get more recent content ready for broadcast, given how dissatisfied Sister Wives viewers have been with the show's substance thus far this season. That would be a welcome change. They have griped that the romance between Christine and David Woolley is played out and that they would like to see the juicy stuff rather than the cast boring nonsense. Will Christine reveal the juicy stuff that fans of Sister Wives are hankering after? Sister Wives fans hoping for more juicy content will still have Christine's candid tell-all book to look forward to, which might provide them with the steaming hot tea they've been craving. If Part 2 of Season 19 disappoints them, the book will be published on September 16th in both hard copy and digital format, as previously reported by Monsters and Critics. This week, Christine shared the news publicly on Instagram. Christine described her book as gritty and honest in her caption. She added, I relate my story of growing up in polygamy to my marriage and family life over the past few years. Relationships have ended and new pathways have emerged in the lives of the Sister Wives cast members. One person, Robyn, maintains what appears to be a pleasant and affluent lifestyle in the midst of all the chaos, although she and Kody are still married. The other women who used to make up their polygamous family are no longer in the same situation. From being a recent arrival to the Brown home, Robyn eventually emerged as the most important figure in Kody's life. She continues to be his only spouse, living in a lavish home and leading a life that appears unaffected by the turmoil that has erupted around her, even though the multiple marriage that formerly characterized their lives has fallen apart. But as the dust settles, some have begun to wonder if Robyn is really the one who has suffered the most from the family's disintegration, or if Kody has actually suffered the most. Kody is grieving not only the loss of his marriages, but also a terrible personal catastrophe that has permanently altered him, while Robyn continues to enjoy everything she always wanted. Robyn's extravagant lifestyle contrasts with her emotional outbursts. Robyn isn't one to hide her feelings, as everyone who has watched Sister Wives knows she frequently expresses her emotions in front of the cameras, whether they be happiness, disappointment, or annoyance. Being honest about one's feelings is perfectly acceptable, but Robyn's frequent tears have caused some people to criticize her as being too dramatic. Her breakdowns have become frequent over the last few seasons, which makes it hard for some people to feel sorry for her. This has been particularly noticeable since the family's breakup. She acts as though she has lost something horrible, despite the fact that she is still Kody's only wife and has financial stability. Makes sense that the way things transpired could make her feel depressed. She used to support families, the notion, but now she and Kody are the only ones left. Her response, though, seems overblown in comparison to what Kody has experienced. In addition to losing his marriages, he is grieving deeply for reasons far more significant than the breakdown of their polygamous way of life. Kody deals with the pain of losing a son. The death of his son, Garrison, has been one of the most devastating blows Kody has had in recent years. Even though their connection was complicated, the incident left him in an unfathomable state of sadness, and he is currently grieving an irreparable loss despite their years of separation. In the years before his death, Kody and Garrison had formerly shared a close relationship. Kody probably thought they would have time to patch things up, just like any parent would. He was left with a great deal of regret after that chance was lost to him. Kody has been left to deal with this difficult phase alone, as Robyn keeps concentrating on her own grief over the disintegration of their one unshared family dynamic. Robyn's emotional outburst, which center more on what she has lost socially than on the profoundly personal and genuine pain that Kody is going through, frequently overshadow his suffering. Robyn's cozy way of life contrasts sharply with Kody's losses. Robyn continues to lead a comfortable life. In spite of her emotional outbursts, she and Kody live together in a magnificent home that is more than adequate for their requirements. Robyn's daily life seems to be mostly unaffected by the separation, but other members of the Brown family have had to make considerable adjustments. She still has Kody's full attention, is surrounded by her kids, and is financially stable. Kody, on the other hand, has had to come to terms with the fact that the life he had always dreamed of is no longer possible. Many of his ties with his offspring are strained or non-existent, and his ambition of raising a huge poly family has come to an end. He is still dealing with the consequences. Even though his actions were a major factor in his wife's separation, he once thought he could be a leader in his family and manage several marriages. He now has much less than he did before. That vision fell apart. The unsolved question: who was the biggest loser? Robyn may have sincere feelings, but given her situation, it is hard for people to consider her as the main casualty of the family's disintegration, while Kody has been left to cope with severe sadness, estrangement, and the loss of everything he once created. She nevertheless enjoys a life of security. Both have ultimately undergone substantial adjustments, although it is evident from contrasting their circumstances that Kody has lost more. In addition to the dissolution of his multiple marriages, he is grieving the loss of his son, which is more painful than any other adversity he has experienced. It's still unclear how Kody will handle these difficulties in the future, and whether Robyn will ever realize how much more he has lost than she has. The long-running TLC reality series Sister Wives is currently taking a break, so fans will need to be patient. New episodes of the show, which centers on the constantly changing lives of Kody Brown, his wife Robyn, and his ex-wives Christine, Janelle, and Mary, won't air Until the spring, the first half of Season 19 concluded with the most recent episode, Everything There Is a Season, which was the mid-season finale. Viewers are excited to see how the remaining storylines will develop after it aired. On a Sunday in early February, the network has previously hinted at what may happen next, but TLC has not yet confirmed a particular return date for the second half of the season. An early February teaser video gives fans a sneak peek at the drama to come, including surprising disclosures, unresolved conflicts, and a much-anticipated tell-all special. There will be tension secrets and a tell-all special in the upcoming chapter, a preview of the drama that will unfold in the second half of Sister Wives Season 19 has been released. As the movie progresses, a glimpse of an image of Mary and Robyn implies that Mary's harsh words may be directed at her former sister wife. Mary confides in her close friend Jen Sullivan in a time of exasperation, labeling someone a liar. Mary expresses her hurt and perplexity in a confessional, wondering why someone she trusted would say they wanted a relationship with her, but then stop talking to her for months. To Mary's disclosure, Jen describes the situation as really messed up. Before they sit down to eat, Robyn and Kody are seen strolling down a busy downtown street arm in arm. Kody is asked directly by Robyn if he ever wishes they were still in a multiple marriage, but the teaser doesn't reveal his answer. All it shows is him lifting his eyebrows while drinking. Mary and Janelle also show up, stopping by Coyote Pass to talk about their future plans. As Janelle chastises Kody for his attitude about their breakup, he defensively maintains that he isn't attempting to rip off Mary, which changes the tone of their talk as tensions increase. Kody teasingly asks why Janelle feels she deserves anything after their divorce, which feeds rumors of unsolvable host. Once more, Suki will have one-on-one meetings with each cast member to discuss unresolved matters, consider previous incidents, and occasionally spark further controversy. Startling scenes hinted at in the tell-all. Janelle quickly dispels any misunderstandings over her romantic life during her interview by jokingly telling Suki, "I promise you, I'm not sexual." She also claims that she has no interest in someone as demanding as Kody, referring to him as a prima donna. Mary discusses her plans for the future and outlines the characteristics she hopes to find in a mate. Robyn, on the other hand, complains that she is always brought up in conversation and wants her ex-sister wives would stop bringing up her name and instead concentrate on their own lives. The fact that Christine makes fun of Kody and Robyn's background is one of the biggest bombshells. She cryptically implies that they may have had sexual intimacy before the marriage, citing their engagement pictures. She says, Suki, we've all seen their engagement photos. I wonder how close they were before getting married. But when Suki questioned Kody about his previous relationships, it becomes the most intense. Kody gets defensive the moment she inquires as to whether he had any romantic relationships prior to marrying Mary. His annoyance erupts as he abruptly interrupts Suki, saying, "Okay, listen, Suki, I want to shut you down now." In the second half of the season, fans are hoping for more juicy content. Since Season 19 was shot in late 2022, it's possible that Part 2 will include more recent occurrence as the mid-season break, which gave the production crew time to include more recent material, may be explained by this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Get more updates daily. See you soon.